is what you were aiming for the whole time when you recommended this. You want this just at the brink of our sanity, dude. That's what you wanted.
The entire time I was picturing like, okay, if I become imposter, it's perfect because everyone's played on their own emotions right now. I didn't even get to become imposter the entire night, and I was like, this is bull crap, man.
All right, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and betrayal. My name is Brent, aka Buwap. I'm here with my man's Rick, aka A New Perfect Day, aka The Imposter. What's going on, man?
Speaking of imposter, dude, every single time we play that game, I just like, you experience it where our bodies just shut down from all the adrenaline and all that. So that's why I think having a hammock behind me, right behind me, helps me ease my mind, knowing that I can just cradle my worries away. I can rock myself to sleep or play games. And I didn't intend to have the hammock inside the house, inside my office. It was more of because, the conditions outside, but I got a hammock and, I was like, okay, I don't want to be outside with all the dangerous ash falling in the sky. So let me put this in my office. Sure enough, every single day, almost any time I'm in my hammock playing video games and using it as my little oasis to escape from betrayal and Among Us and things like that. And tonight, I was not able to be imposter for more than one time.
They got the randomness in who is imposter and who is crewmate is kind of broken, I think. I heard that colors might affect it. Like whatever color you pick affects it, but yeah, man, it's kind of like the same thing with the randomization in Fall Guys. How you feel like you always play the same games over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what they got to do to fix that up, but
I know when I was yellow, I was imposter quite often.
Okay.
But someone took my color, so I ended up being purple or red, and then I wasn't imposter at all with purple. I was only imposter once with red, but still, like, I had so many ideas and plans on, and it just went to waste. I even had my phone on standby to play the objection theme song when somebody falsely accused me of something. Of the Phoenix Wright, like just going objection.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like if someone's making an argument against you, just have to hold it.
Exactly, but nobody accused me at all tonight, and which is weird because I'm usually, the guy that gets away with as being an imposter, so nobody trusts me anymore. But this entire time, everyone was so heated. Everyone was arguing the crap out of their minds, and nobody accused me. And I was like, what's going on? I want to talk too. But unfortunately enough, I was dead. I was usually the first couple people to die instantly. And I guess whether it's luck or not, still, it was silencing my privilege to talk. So I couldn't talk.
Yeah, I think for 3 or 4 rounds in a row, I died first. To the point where someone said, "Man, Brent keeps on dying first. That sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, that does suck, man." Or I think now it's targeted, man, because of my investigation skills, man. People know that if they don't kill me first, I'm gonna just Sherlock Holmes the shit out of what happened during the game, man.
Exactly. So you painted a target. It's just like how I painted a target on myself. So I think we get knocked out fairly easy now. Like, whether it's purpose or not, I'm pretty sure no one believes me anymore, and I'm not sure how it is with your story. True. But I think tonight.
I think it's because I accused 2 people incorrectly, so now for the rest of the night, everybody loses trust in me. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I dude, it was funny too. Like that one game we played. I think it was Saturday, and then we were playing. We were getting our friend to learn the game and whatnot. And I remember you saying like, "Oh man, this is too easy. We might need more people in this game." And then you like falsely accused two other people, and then it turns out I was the imposter, and
Yeah.
I got away with it. And then, like you were saying, you're like, my trust was broken that day or something.
Dude, I know. I was so vulnerable. I think that happened maybe 2 or 3 games in a row where I thought it was somebody and I was completely wrong, dude. And the killer ended up winning because I kept on killing innocent people with my vote, dude.
Yep, it was highly discussed tonight.
Yeah, man.
People
Yeah,
were,
man.
no matter what reason you brought to the board, everyone said, I'm going to go with my gut instinct. Follow me, guys.
Oh shit, it's too funny, man. I mean, it's a fun game nonetheless. I think it's so unique to where it's not all about how good mechanically you are at the game. It takes outside influences like how well you can um post your argument for yourself or how well you can position yourself on the map to make sure you have witnesses for a date and time, you know?
Yep.
The scary thing is this might really turn us into really, really good murderers.
Exactly. And you can see how well their minds work too. Like if they're getting away with all these tactics, then sure enough they're getting away with their defenses, their alibis, and it's like, man, and that's what's scary is because everybody's becoming even better and better and better and better. Like I'm like, damn, I can't catch you in this lie that I used to catch you in.
There's this funny stand up where this guy's like, man, I gotta get a receipt no matter where I go because I gotta have evidence of where I was at any time, any place. I don't want to be caught in a murder. And he talks about this one time how he went to a gas station and he bought a candy bar or something like that. Didn't even get gas. He just bought a candy bar. And he's trying to buy it and he asked the guy for the receipt. And the guy's like, oh, I already completed the transaction. I can't just print you another receipt. He's like, nah, man, you got to give me a receipt right now. And they start arguing about it and really fighting. And the guy goes, get out of here. You're banned from my liquor store. You're not allowed here ever again. He's like, really, me? He's like, yeah, you. He's like, you remember me? You're going to remember my face and not let me back in? He's like, yeah, of course I'm going to remember you and that ugly face. He's like, all right, cool. If anybody asks if I was here at 9:05, you're going to say, yeah, right?
Damn, that is a good.
That's how everybody's got to be now, man. You have to have your alibi, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
And then it sucks because whether it's true or not, and it hurts when it is true, like, oh, hey, person, we were together in this room. And the other person's like, no, we're not.
I didn't see you.
I didn't see you. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't see me? And even though we're innocent or, the imposter, still, like, the fact that you don't agree with me, like, destroys my alibi at that point.
And then everybody's suspicious because apparently I made a false statement.
Exactly. See, now I'm trying to think. If we can say, hey, I was with this person, maybe we can purposely disrupt them and says, no, I wasn't with you at this time.
New strats. New strats.
Like, especially if you're an imposter and you're with somebody and someone's vouching for you. No, I didn't see this person next to me. I saw him next to the dead body. Kind of
Yeah. See, that's tricky too because remember I did try that one time. And the person that I tried to do it on was around 5 other people. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that is actually pretty tricky.
You got to make sure that you, like I said, it's all about positioning and more map awareness. You know what I mean? Of like knowing what leads to where. If you're an imposter, which vents lead to which other vents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason I don't like that middle map as a killer. Because it's kind of small, and
it's linear.
Yeah, all of the vents are connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's really easy. Like if you're in the middle of the map, you basically know where everybody is. You know what I mean? Like, there's no real safe path for you to say, oh, I saw you go bottom right corner, and the dead body is in bottom right corner. You can't say, well, I went bottom right corner, but I circled back all the way around to this other side because there is no other side. There's just that one way in and out of each of the things.
Exactly. That's why I'm not too fond of that map.
Yeah, that middle map is kind of rough.
Like that's why either I have to be in the one room by myself with that person, kill him and then hide or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But yeah, it was fun tonight. I just literally wasn't an imposter this time, so nobody can blame me. And I was just sitting back watching you guys argue at the top of your lungs.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think one point everybody was screaming, like literally everybody in the chat, and I was like, "God damn, dude!" Like, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay if we lose this game. It doesn't matter.
I think it happened maybe 1 or 2 times where everybody was arguing, and I had no idea where the body was. Everybody just accusing each other. I'm like, wait. Where did we find the body?
Exactly.
And nobody knows that information yet. Yet somehow Dustin's the killer. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That shit is crazy, man. But no, fun game. Like I said, it definitely is a different kind of mental workout for yourself. It's very much you got to pay attention to detail in everything.
Oh yeah.
But it's super fun. That's kind of interesting because now I'm just thinking, Among Us is all about map awareness, and I'm playing another game that's all about map awareness, and that's Valorant, where you got to know where you can get flanked from, where enemies can come from. I'm sorry to say, dude, I'm getting sucked into it, man.
I knew it. I knew it because you're pretty good at Counter Strike, and it's easily
You were right.
transfers over.
You were right.
I saw it. I was like, damn, this is very, very good game. But, I just remember the trauma I experienced. I'm like, damn, I am not good at this good game. So I can't play. And I know that rabbit hole. I already see the slippery ice around the edges. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just watch you guys from afar.
And I applaud you for your your stubbornness in not buying the game, dude. Because I'll admit I am one of the people that tries to pressure you into playing the game, because it's free.
Yeah.
You should download it after we podcast, dude. You should.
Oh yeah,
it.
definitely.
Cool.
2025.
Not 2020. So yeah, I don't know. I think it is. It's because it brings back that Counter-Strike feeling. I think you're right. Just don't let me spend money on this game, man. This is a free game. It's always meant to be free.
When you guys were listing prices of like the skins, or I don't even know what you guys are talking about, but you guys were throwing out numbers, and I was like, ooh, maybe I can help them make a choice to buy these skins and stuff like that, because like, A, it was a free game, and B, you guys love this game, so you might as well help the developers by purchasing these skins and add-ons or guns or whatever it is. But I was like, nah.
There goes.
Let me just.
That's that Among Us. That's that Among Us. Imposter mentality, dude.
Yep. You gotta influence the tide.
Rick's trying to betray our wallets, man. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, no, I'm having actually a lot of fun with it. I think, and I think it's just because I see myself improving. Where. Every game I get a little bit better. I know what I need to do to get better, and I'm building at that. Once I hit that ceiling, I know I'm going to lose interest real quick. Like once I get into that game where it's against friggin' top tier Korean players and I don't even know where they're shooting me from, but I die in 2 shots, that's when I know I'm going to stop playing the game. When I start running into people like that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know I'm definitely not the best at this. Of course, I'm just mad decent at it.
Exactly.
And if I stop having fun, it's going to be so easy for me to drop this game because it was free,
Yeah, exactly. That's why for $12.99 you can buy a skin. Or I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Something about $70.
Dude.
Like, God damn, dude.
So the prices in this game, I think it's crystals, Valorant points, whatever. And I think how it looks in what the fuck is the game called now? In Fall Guys, right? Where it's just a store and you have 3 main things and just a few things that are specific to you that you could buy. That's the same thing like in Valorant, where there's like a bundle pack and then 4 random guns that you can buy. And the prices I think are like 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the exchange rate is 100 Valorant points equals $1. So a single gun skin is 1,000 points. That means it's 10 real dollars. Dude, that's way too expensive for one gun skin, man.
Yeah, that's pretty pricey. But, you can look cool. you can look cool while you take out your enemies. Like it might help with your mentality, and everyone will forever remember. Like, oh man, do you remember that guy with the skin, with the $10 skin? Yeah, I remember. He killed me.
Nope. Because you know what's funny is there are some really really cool skins too, but I just can't bring myself to do it, man. I can't bring myself to spend money on a free game. And what?
Just buy one skin.
I'm not gonna buy one skin. The worst part is there's a bundle, right? And I think it's maybe 5 or 6 guns, and you get a knife skin, so it's really really cool. And before I knew the prices, it was like 71,000 or 7,100 Valorant points. I was like, oh man, that's cool. How much is that? Like 20 real dollars? And then when I heard about the conversion rate, I was like, wait,
$71?
You're telling me that these gun skins are $71, the price for a full like next generation game, dude?
Damn, that is pretty crazy though.
I'm not doing it, man, because my aim is still gonna be as horrible as it is now with new guns, man.
Nah, man, you super mad decent, remember? So at least one. If you only could do one fraction of that $71, it's worth it in the long run, because you're having a good time and you can say, "Hey, I paid $10 for this game."
Nah. I can't let it hold hostage
for the game
of me like that, dude.
$10, and then you're like, boom, I'm gonna be the coolest guy with the coolest gun ever.
That is definitely something I would do. Just go, boom, I'm the coolest guy now with the coolest gun.
Hell yeah, man. Then you can say, oh, hey, guys, you want to see my cool new gun? And then, like, blast them, like in Red Dead Redemption?
No. That's not how it works. Because I'm going to be like, hey, guys, check out my cool new gun I spent real money on. And then I'm going to get shot in the head. And then my enemy is going to pick up that gun and keep killing me over and over with my gun that I spent money on.
Oh, damn.
I'm not going to give it a chance. I'm not going to give it a chance, dude. Oh, man. That shit. Yeah, no, I really can't spend money on this game. I'm because that's when it's gonna turn into like I gotta take it seriously, which I don't want this game to turn into. I think a couple times I did play it seriously, and the adrenaline pump was kind of like Among Us, where I was getting really into it, and I was like, no, don't do that. You're supposed to go the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting really into the gameplay, and nah, man, I'm too old to be taking shit seriously like that. You know what I mean? Like video games are supposed to be fun nowadays, or provide entertainment of some kind.
I don't know, man. This Among Us is some
I'm
weird.
Having fun. I'm having fun with it, dude.
I'm having fun, but I don't know, like if our friends are gonna play ever again after like.
Nah,
it's like
I think they will.
Slowly unraveling, what they wanted to say all their lives. They're starting to cuss, and they're like, "Do you remember back in high school?" Yeah, and I'm like, "God damn, dude, it's opening this book of worms," and that's what it's happening. So that's why I pray, like I can be the imposter, so I can end that.
Wait, how are you gonna end it if you're the imposter?
Because everyone's gonna be dead, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, Rick again, haha." It's that guy. But now tonight it was like, "Oh hell no! Oh, it's this guy! Oh hell no! Believe me, please believe me!" And then everyone votes off that guy.
Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. It's taking the band-aids off of all this trauma and shit, dude. That's
yeah, definitely.
Remember that time in high school? I bought you a pizza and you never paid me back.
You never paid me back, motherfucker. Well, this is payback, bitch. Like, goddamn, dude.
Oh shit! Fucking Among Us, man. What a gem! What a gem, dude. Thanks for introducing it to us, Rick, and ruining all of our friendships, dude. That's crazy.
I know.
That's the
I think I
ultimate,
succeeded in my mind.
the ultimate imposter plan. Ultimate imposter plan.
Yep, yep. Because everyone's all friendly, and now they're all like for real with each other.
Actually, big news this week, man. Speaking of $70 next gen games, um, the Xbox Series S got leaked. So I think it was the most obvious secret in the world, right? That there was going to be a lower version of the next gen Xbox, right? Because even now, there's a Series X, or the Xbox S and the Xbox X, right? There's a white one and a
Yep.
black one, and the white one's kind of lower tiered. So
Yep. You already lost me at one of whatever you just said.
and yeah, see, I'm not even mad at that. This is all Microsoft's fault. So we already knew going into the next generation they were going to try to do something similar, right? Where it was going to be, you know, a low tier and a high tier version of the next generation. They were only talking about the high tier though, and everybody was asking, when's the low tier one? When's the low tier one coming out? And it's been leaked, I think, maybe 10 times in the past 2 months. And finally, someone leaked the price of how much the cheaper version is going to be. So earlier this week, I think on Monday, so Microsoft had to jump in front of that and say, well, yeah, here's the low tier Xbox, and it's going to be $299. By the way, Xbox Series X, the high tier one, is going to be $499. So this is crazy because it feels like they did it just nonchalantly, but we've been waiting for months, and we finally know how much the next generation is going to be, man. What do these price points look like to you, man?
They're about right. I think wasn't the low tier one around 299 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, $299, dude, for the low tier one.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty affordable. What I was most impressed about though is that I don't know if this is true, that the subscription plan of paying $35 or $25 a month and you get like 100 games for
Mhm.
Xbox, and the payment is going towards the console itself too. And people were doing the
Oh,
math.
I
They were
did see
like,
that.
it was like $35 or $25. It added up for 2 years or something, and it came out to $800 for the console.
Mhm.
Like let's say the high tier one, but still, that's only a $300. So that you're paying $500 for that high tier console, and you're getting $300, which is like 100 games.
Yeah.
And so like people are like, yeah, that is actually pretty worth, and that's an interesting plan because like not a lot of people can afford the $500 console right off the bat. So I think that was a really cool strategy.
I think so too. I think you're right. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but I did see that they were offering like payment plans where you can order the Xbox and have games with gold, Xbox Games Pass. I think the PC Pass, and I think now I think they're including, is it EA or Ubisoft? Like whatever the EA game service is included now with the Xbox Live stuff. So
Oh,
they're just adding more and more benefits onto that subscription for Xbox now. It's gonna be a contender, man. It's gonna be crazy. I think their vision is a little bit ahead for me for what they want to do with the Xbox over PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like they want
yeah.
to have really your entertainment box when it comes to playing games, watching Netflix, your streaming services. I don't know how well it can browse the internet, but it really wants their Microsoft thing basically to be your computer. You know what I mean?
That would
And
be interesting if they're like, we improve it to be as a computer.
yeah, yeah. Because
So
there's got to be mouse and keyboard peripherals for it. I
yeah.
got to believe they had that programmed in there. And that's I think what they wanted to do with maybe the last generation of Xbox. They just packaged it completely wrong. Like, oh, you have to have a connector now. I think saying digital games you can't share them just in general. I think they should have just not said that. Because nowadays everybody downloads games, so who cares? We really can't share them anyways.
Yeah.
But the fact that they said that and they brought it up outright is like a downer for them. So I think everything they're doing right now for this one, besides every detail about the Xbox Series S getting leaked, has been pretty spot on. I think they're ahead, man.
Yep, exactly.
Because they have my interest in. I'm depending what happens, I might buy the cheaper version and just pay for the Xbox subscription, and just have that with all my games that I need.
Would you buy the subscription plan version?
I'm not mad at that. It's just the type of person I am. I like to pay for everything up front, I don't like
Yeah.
debt hanging over me like that.
Yeah.
So I might
It'll
just
be
buy it straight up.
$25 a month.
Yeah, I might just buy it straight up. It's $300. What's the worst? You know what I'm saying? That I can miss with $300. So, yeah, I think they're ahead, which is crazy, because you don't say that too much about Microsoft, right? The release date, they announced that too. It's coming out November 10th. So that's a lot sooner than I thought. I thought it was going to be near the end of November.
And just in time for holidays.
I know.
And I don't even know we're having Black Friday.
Oh, that's definitely canceled. I think Thanksgiving is low key canceled. Either that or we got to have 5 different parties in my family since there's so many of us. When is November 10th? Is that's a Friday? Oh shit, that's a Tuesday.
Yeah, I was going to say dude. Tuesday. They like to release things on Tuesdays.
And then 2 weeks from then is potentially Black Friday, which is probably going to be the biggest internet sale of all time, I think, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got to start making those.
Crazy. So, you got to start making payments. You got to buy gifts for Christmas. It's almost Christmas.
Shit. I know, man. We're in the middle of November, legit right now. Or middle of September, legit right now. It's crazy. What we're talking about. Oh, good things, Microsoft being ahead. Another thing that happened is when they announced the release date, Ubisoft said, oh, hey, Assassin's Creed, the new one, is coming out on that same day. It's going to be a launch title for the Xbox for next gen. Like, what?
Ooh.
Now Ubisoft is jumping on the train too. Holy shit. So you can't be mad at it, dude. Microsoft is doing all the right things right now, man. I think everybody's legitimately excited now. I think before this, everybody was kind of cynical and pessimistic, like, I don't even have a 4K TV, so why do I need next gen? Or I don't need all these teraflops. I just want to have fun 2D games like Stardew Valley or something, right?
Yeah.
But I think this is coming out all this information is coming out at the right time, and they're ahead, which is probably hooking them up a lot. That being said, I feel like this has happened before, where everybody thought Xbox was going to be the greatest. They could do no wrong. They changed how consoles are viewed, and it's now a pillar instead of like a flat rectangle thing. They're changing the game. Microsoft's doing so well. Now, I feel like that's the kind of mood everybody's in right now. And all that changed once PlayStation had their little event where they revealed all the games and what the PlayStation 5 looked like. You remember that?
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, oh, no, Xbox sucks. Sony's the best. Like, the attitude changed so quick, right?
Yep.
Which is why it's funny and super duper petty that maybe 4 days after Xbox announced all this news, PlayStation was like, hey, guys, tune in next Wednesday for a PlayStation 5 event.
And that, I thank them because I was getting a little nervous, but I did it. I might be winning a bet real soon.
True. Very true.
Thank you, my friend.
So the whole bet was they were going to announce the price in September?
September. Yeah, well, I voted September, and you mentioned August, and yeah, good thing, because I was sweating. I was literally counting the days. I was like, fuck, I got 25 days until, they announce something. They could announce something in August, and if I lose, I lose $20, and I don't want that. So I was literally counting the days. So
Ooh, ultimate imposter mode. Was Rick the one to leak the Xbox information?
Ooh, see, next level strats. I had to give the little nudge to Sony and say, hey, you gotta compete. You gotta release it now, this month, the
And they
sooner the
said,
better.
no, we can't do that. We don't even know how much the Xbox is going to be. And Rick was like, don't worry, guys. I know how much it's going to be. And just leaked a price out. And all of a sudden, it's true.
Exactly. Thank you, Sony, whoever leaked the Xbox prices.
That being said, how are they? Oh, they have to. They have to announce a price on Wednesday for this PlayStation event thing. How much do you think it's going to be? They got two versions, same thing as Xbox. But the only difference is that one has a disc slot, one is a digital only. How much is that
Mhm.
disc slot worth, do you think? How much more?
I think it's about $100 worth more.
What, really? Just
Yeah,
for an optical drive? Well, I guess it's Blu-ray.
yeah. I think what's gonna happen is it's one is gonna be $5.99, and I'm guessing the other one's gonna be $4.99.
What? So it's going to be more expensive than the Xbox?
Probably it's
Wow.
because I don't think they were anticipating, like their prices to be like pretty low like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, yeah, maybe who knows? Who knows? Maybe they actually might change it. They're like, oh shoot, they're releasing a $2.99 version, so let us actually kind of compete with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Take $50 off the what we're expecting. But in the past, I think I was looking at an article of like past releases of all the consoles and
Uh-huh.
how much they cost. Like PS3, PS2 was like $300.
Mm-hmm.
PS3, the max was almost $700 or $600 or
Jesus,
something
yeah.
like that when it first released. So if they're doing a five, I'm pretty sure that it might be around like $5.99 or maybe $5.50, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. Man, I can't imagine them making the PlayStation 5 higher than the top tier Xbox that's coming out. I think that's going to hurt them a lot. Um, and I think you might be right. It's all about how they present why the PlayStation 5 being more expensive is worth it, you know?
Yep.
Because they could spin that and they could say, well, sure, our console is $100 more than the Xbox Series X, but look, you get to play great games like Ghost of Tsushima 2, like Last of Us 3, like Bloodborne 2, like Demon Souls. You get to play all these games that you can't play on the Xbox. I know it's cheaper and they have more teraflops than us, but we have these great exclusives that you get at real next gen, not like the Xbox guys who give you a Netflix machine. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
you could spin it somehow to benefit yourself. And for what it's worth, that's going to work on a lot of people. I think what you're going to see on the internet is people being upset that it's more expensive. But if there's anything I learned most recently is the internet is not everybody. The internet is really just, even depending on what forum you're on, the internet is just a small minority kept in a small place. The world is fucking huge. Not everybody in the world is on the internet like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be kind of interesting. But I think you're right. I think it is going to be more expensive, and it's going to be interesting to see how they flip it around.
Yep. And I think they're gonna repeat what happened with PS3. They're like, oh, this console is gonna be way better. It's gonna be great. It's Blu-ray. It's whatever. It's all that bells and whistles. That's why we justify a $600 price point.
Yeah.
And that's where Xbox countered, was like, oh yeah, we're nearly half less than that, and you can play those great games. And so that's why at that time Sony was losing a lot.
Yeah.
So they learned their lesson and they said, you know what, PS4, it's going to be less than the Xbox, and it's going to be, you can share games and whatnot. So everyone jumped ship there. And it might happen again. Like,
Man, that would be
Xbox is gonna be
crazy.
like, you know what? We can play Xbox games on the Xbox. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? You have a PC. You can play it there too. And it's like, shit, like, oh, we have integrated Steam on our
Oh
Xbox.
my god, dude! If they did
Game
that, game over.
over.
Game over. Game over. Yeah, game over for real. Game
Yeah.
over for real. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. As we mentioned before, where the Xbox wants to be that entertainment box, PlayStation really wants to be that true next generation gaming. With all the studios and games that they have exclusive to them. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait till Wednesday, dude, to see what this price is gonna look like, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will admit I am biased towards PlayStation just because that's the console I've been playing the most on recently. I was definitely on the Xbox 360 train when that was first out, though. So I'm not really too loyal one way or the other. I will say if the PlayStation is cheaper than $500, I think it's an automatic buy for me, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with what the specs they were saying, like how it's amazing
Mm-hmm.
and it's integrated, the
Mm-hmm.
speed. And if they just said, you know what, you thought it was gonna be $5.99, boom, it's $3.99 still. I'm like,
Oh my
oh,
god,
okay,
dude! Yeah,
sold. I already have a pre-order right now.
yeah. It's gonna be my Demon Souls machine for a little bit, but
Hell
nah,
yeah.
man, I gotta buy it. Just see that alone, that exclusive alone is pretty strong for me, man. So I hope. But like you said, if they run Steam integration into Xbox, that's kind of game over, dude. I'm buying an
Yep.
Xbox.
Yep,
Crazy, man.
exactly.
Crazy. It's cool, man. I think it was a long time ago when everything was rumored. I mean, it wasn't even 3 months ago we knew what the PlayStation 5 looked like, right? We can only imagine what that shit looked like. I think the beginning of this year is when they revealed what the Series X looked like. So it's exciting times, man. We're nearing the end of this generation, and I think this is the first one that's happening in my adult life, at least, where I get to care about it because I have money.
Exactly. And, we got to end this year already and be like, might as well end it.
Low key, I kind of want to fast forward to 2022 just to be
Oh, yeah.
just to be safe and fully over Corona. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know what was funny? Like, I was watching a TikTok
Uh-huh.
and these guys are like, oh, man. They're counting down. They're like 3, 2, 1, yay! 2021, yay! And then they're watching the sunset as it's setting, and then the sun like slowly starts rising back.
And
They're
it's still
like, no,
2020.
and it's still 2020. They're like, no, goddamn, no. I was like, damn, that's gonna be us, man.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, if there was ever a hyperbolic time chamber, I'd like to go in it now. And don't unlock until 2022. Until let's say until June 2022. Just give me some leeway,
Yep, exactly. Damn, I was like thinking maybe we'll get into a time traveling thing by 40
Mhm.
years from now. Go back to 2020 and like tell ourselves like, hey, this is about to happen the entire year. This is how you prepare. Or I don't know. Maybe we can warn ourselves.
Shit, yeah, man. That would be wild. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably tell myself, hey, invest in all these stocks now or on this date when it's the lowest.
Yep, exactly.
Crazy. But yeah, that's exciting times. Next gen is upon us. I think even the Switch Pro or whatever the next Switch console is going to be called is coming out soon, man. I was reading a report where they said Nintendo is asking their game developers to have their games playable in 4K. So that's a telltale sign because I don't think the Switch can do that right now, right? It's just HDMI like a regular one. So for them to put Switch games in 4K is going to be insane.
That I was like, I am pretty down actually to have these games in 4K. Like I know the graphics are still like they're not as advanced as the consoles, but still having to see your favorite games like Mega Man
Mm-hmm.
or Samus or Mario 4K resolution where you can start seeing the sweat or the knitting on their clothes and
Uh-huh.
whatnot. I think that would be pretty sick to see.
Yeah. I we We're big fans of the Switch. I think we talked about before just the convenience of it being able to carry it around and docking it as well, so you can get that couch TV experience. Is perfect. The things they could improve on though are definitely the Joy Cons. You know, just
Oh yeah.
fix that drift. So if they come out with better controllers, that's a plus. They could also make the Switch thinner. You know what I mean? Because that thing is,
Yeah.
it is kind of heavy, man. You can't just lay down and hold it above your head for too long. Your arms will get tired. You know?
Dude, I was literally thinking of that. I was like, man, this console's kind of heavy, so
Yeah.
I had to actually invest into those arm clamp things that
Uh huh.
holds the Switch, and I was like, damn, dude, it's already breaking my arm switch thing. I'm like, I don't know, why did they invent it with the brick? You know, did they want us to work out?
That's
Because
gonna be
goddamn, dude.
that's gonna be the telltale sign you're a gamer. Is, you have quick reaction times and your forearms are like Popeye, dude, holding up your switch above your face.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yep.
man, that's too funny. But yeah, I'm totally down. I think, since my sister has commandeered my Switch, I'm definitely down for a Switch Pro, just to upgrade all my stuff, man. Be good
Oh yeah,
times.
maybe you can invest in the Switch Pro, or you can, Christmas is coming up,
Very true.
and
Very true.
you can get yourself a limited edition Switch or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what Nintendo title I'm so tied to though that I would get an exclusive version of a Switch for it. Like Mario's cool, but I wouldn't get a Mario Switch. I'm trying to think. What game do I really
Hmm,
like on Nintendo?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think
Yeah,
of
that
any,
is a
man.
good question for, at least for you. For
Maybe
me, I'm like, yeah, Mario, Link, every,
yeah,
Mega Man.
whatever's
So,
green. Whatever's green. It's probably gonna be the Zelda one. The Zelda special edition. Whatever's green. I think that'd be tight. Oh, did you see the all gold PlayStation 5?
I did not. And did they make it up?
No, I think it's real. I think it costs like $10,000, dude.
Goddamn,
Let
dude.
me look it up real
Like
quick.
real gold?
I think it's gold leaf. Is it called gold leaf? Let me see here. But it's just like the outside. It's $10,000, dude. Yep. Yep. You can pre-order a
Jeez.
$10,000 24 karat gold and platinum PlayStation 5, dude. Jesus
Why?
Christ, man. Because you're rich, dude. Why not?
It's like, I think I would buy a gold plated PC that has a 3000
Wait, but I don't even
series.
know. Won't that get hot? Like, the metal would get super hot, no?
I I forgot my physics. I think gold was conductive, or I don't remember.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
even
I
the
don't remember.
controller is gold. Even the headset is gold, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's cool and all, but still, I don't want a gold thing. And like
You
I can't
know,
invite anybody to see my
that's true. That's true. That's
PlayStation.
true.
And.
If I had the money, I would totally buy it. If I won the lotto, I would buy it. I would buy everybody one of these things.
We have to. That'd be cool. We have to have a display case with a lock and everything. Security guard
Wouldn't that
standing by.
be, wouldn't that be fucked up if like it breaks? Like the
Oh
inside of it
damn!
breaks just because of like whatever factory settings was messed up when they first made the PlayStation 5s, and you buy this $10,000 console and it breaks.
Damn, dude. That is
I
true.
would definitely be complaining about the warranty on that shit. That's too funny, man. But yeah, dude, next gen. I can't wait. Um, I think frame rate, like being over 30 frames per second, is gonna be a big positive for console games, man. I was never a snob about it. I definitely did notice it though. So the fact that we won't have to be on our PCs to experience it, I think is gonna be great, man.
They should just go into VR already and like fully invest into a portable VR system where You can chat. You can see other users online interacting. You guys are playing. You can see the outlines of your friends and
Dude,
whatnot.
what
And
if Among Us was VR, man?
oh man, I wouldn't survive because I have to turn off my camera when you guys look at me because you already can see my reactions and the flashing red on my face.
That would
But
actually be, thinking about it, that would be crazy because you actually have to walk around the ship and look around. You know what I mean? And then when you're doing tasks, you have to look at the task you're doing. I think the death animations are going to be super scary, you know? Because then it'll
oh
be
hell
like
yeah, like it'll flash
in
and then
front of
you're
you.
just
Yep.
shoot. Yeah. And dude, that would be scary because if you're running and then you
Mhm.
see somebody just like
Appear.
watching you from the corner of the thing
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's
and
going
then
to
they
look super
start
creepy.
chasing you,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be creepy,
Okay, never
dude.
mind. Yeah, don't
I
make
don't
it. I
think
don't think I'd
that
play it.
would be fun. Yeah.
I don't think I'd play it.
Just think of yourself in a like a white hallway and you see at the corner just like half of somebody's face just watching you the entire time doing your chores and you're like scared to death to even do your chores.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. No, bad idea. No Among Us in VR, please. Um,
We already
yeah,
gave
man.
somebody an idea.
What else is going on, dude? What games have you been playing? I've really only been playing Valorant and Among Us. I need to pick up another single. Oh, that's what I did this week mainly. I finally built completely how I wanted to my first Gundam, dude. I built
Nice.
It took me all week to build the Justice Gundam and to paint it and shit and to
Yes.
panel line, put on all the stickers and all that stuff, man.
Dude, do you have like a magnifying glass to see how the stickers get put on?
Oh
And
hell no, dude. I could have used
some of
one
them are
though.
so small.
I know. I could have used one though. I think that's the coolest detail, right? Is I thought the stickers were just random like circles and lines and stuff that you put, but no, it's actually really functional where the stickers you place them on joints and it'll look like there's really really tiny writing on it. So of
Mhm.
course it's like if someone is trying to repair the Gundam, they need instructions on what wiring or what components go where. So I think that's what that little writing is on those stickers. So I think that's really cool. It's super immersive and realistic where it's because you could see that shit on maybe fighter jets, helicopters, where it says, outtake, intake, or is describing how to handle certain parts right on the helicopter. So I think
Yeah,
that's really cool, man.
that's pretty
Um,
sick.
I'm excited though to work on something. I want to take a break though because it took up a lot of time. And at one point, I was gonna give up. I was like, dude, I'm tired of putting these fucking because I think I put one sticker on a little bit crooked, and when I fixed it, it was creased, and I was like, okay, dude, I don't want to do this anymore. But powered through, and it came out fucking awesome. That is what I was doing with most of my time this week, not playing video games, man.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
but yeah, what have you been mainly playing besides Valorant and Among Us?
Still playing Link's Awakening, and it's really fun. I think I'm almost done. I don't remember the original game anymore of how it used to be or how it was. All I know is everything feels new to me. So, which is good because you pay a $60 game, you want something new,
Uh-huh.
and the graphics are great. It's very charming graphics. You of course your Link, you get the traditional weapons, your boomerang bombs and grappling hooks, and you have the fairy in the bottle kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But don't remember the objective being the same. And then in this game, you have to like collect all of the instruments from different dungeons. I think there's 8 of them, and you have to wake the windfish or something to leave the island.
Uh-huh.
But I think the more I'm talking or I'm seeing through the books or playing the game, they're saying if you do that, it's gonna wake, the big bad monster, which is gonna destroy the island. So like I'm in a dilemma. I want to get off the island, but you're
You
saying
want to
that
destroy it?
yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have to fight whatever that's it's gonna happen. And I was like, oh man, if only I had a little bit of romance in here. And you kind of do get
See?
some romance, but
So was that a spoiler alert when you started playing it? And I was trying to remember the game. Zelda isn't in this one, huh?
yeah, you're saying Zelda wasn't in it. And I was like, man, it was. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember what game I played back then. So yeah, Zelda's not in it, or at least
Not
from what
yet.
I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she is because it doesn't seem like it would fit, with her jumping in
Uh huh.
almost at the end game. So, but there is one of this girl that you do meet at the beginning of the game, and you not nearly go on a date with her, but there's like one part how she follows you around. You have to lead her somewhere
Ah.
for quests, but I kind of like Googled like, is there any secret things, and there kind of is. It's basically dialogue, and you take
Oh.
her to different places, and then it definitely really hints on. She's like, "Oh, see this special place? This is gonna be our special memory together."
What?
I'm like, "Ooh," and then you take her somewhere else. "Oh, you see this? Why aren't you paying attention to me?" And then there's like other ones like, "Oh, I'm interested in you, and are you interested in me?" And then it like, like things like that. And I'm
Uh.
like, God damn, this is, she's throwing out so many hints. What's wrong, Link? And I was like, oh yeah, Link can't respond. But but yeah, so far I think I'm almost done with the game, fighting all the monsters. The combat is pretty cool. The puzzles are still challenging.
Mhm.
That I have to Google the last remaining dungeons because there's no way in my mind I would have thought about how to figure out all of these dungeons. It's
Mhm.
like I had to Google like, what do I do with this grappling hook kind of thing, or But the game is really fun. The bosses are cool, and there's a lot to do. And I'm glad that it's not overwhelming, where you're exploring this giant island, and I have to remember where the heck am I? Because that is, I'm like getting at a point in my age where I'm like, I can't remember everything. Where the fuck am I? Like, how did I get here again? Because
What am
like
I
when you
doing here
leave
again?
exactly when you leave a game and you come back, back in the day, you were like, oh yeah, I remember why I'm here.
Yeah.
I got a job, I got a mission, but I keep turning on this game and I'm like, God damn, where the fuck am I? Like, why am I here again? Like, what's going on? But luckily the map kind of like it's kind of more of a sandbox, so you like, oh yeah, like this is where I'm at. It's not
Mhm.
too overwhelming, I would say,
Mhm.
because if I try to jump back into Breath of the Wild, I have no fucking idea where the fuck anything is. You say, oh yeah, go back to the first village you came from. Dude, the map is so gigantic. I don't even know
What the
what
first
is
village
left.
was?
Yeah, was it to the top, to the right? I don't even know. But that's the thing. So I'm enjoying this game. I'm glad that it is what it is,
Mm.
and so far I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10.
Oh damn. Okay. Okay.
It's a good game.
Are all the Zelda games related? Like, are they on one timeline or not?
Uh, even though I played the games, I still watch YouTube videos and whatnot.
Uh huh.
So there's like theories and whatever, and it's true. Like people compare the timelines, and they said there are not the same links, and each game is their own different links.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
And they pointed out facts, and I forgot why, but for sure, fact, the Breath of the Wild takes place way after all of the Link series.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
And I think one theory video went into detail. Like, remember I don't know if you played Ocarina of Time, but they said that there are two Link timelines. One is you beat Ganon and you save the day, and the other you fail Ganon and Ganon takes over.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was like. What?
That's a
What do you
timeline.
mean? Yeah, and I thought, what do you mean? But there is, I think, two games or whatever, and it does connect to that link and saying, "Oh, I failed to beat Ganon, and I
Oh.
was the previous hero or whatever," and it's like a skeleton, and
Oh.
then they're like, "Oh, damn, like I was the original hero," and I was like, oh damn! So like people are like really going into it, and I forgot what Link game it was, and I was thinking about playing it, but that shit looked depressing as shit. But so I was like, nah, I'll just believe his word. But yeah, they're like pointing out a lot of facts of like, so there's two different timelines. But anyways, yeah, the I don't know when Link's Awakening takes place. I think it's way before all of them. I don't remember. I have to watch those videos.
That's interesting. What do I got? Yeah, I don't really remember the original Game Boy game. I think collecting the instruments is right. I don't remember anything after that, dude.
Me neither. I thought we beat Ganon.
I think you do fight Ganon, but it's like the monster. Well, I guess he's always a monster version, but
I think it was like a pig monster.
Yeah.
That's
interesting, man. Damn, yeah, I need to pick up a new single player game and not be so stressed out anymore in multiplayer games, man.
Shoot, man, when you think Among Us, I was like, oh man, this is a game where we can unwind, hang out with friends, chat with them, because we don't play games too often together. And here we are arguing our lungs out and our souls, and like, holy crap, it's unraveling a lot of mystery behind each.
You did this, Rick, dude. You started this, man.
And then I was like, Fall Guys too. We can play some Fall Guys.
God, dude, I've been getting murdered at Fall Guys.
That's what I was saying.
I turned it on one time. I think I turned it on one time. The first time in a long time, on maybe Tuesday this week, right? Tuesday or Wednesday. Played one game, won one crown. I was like, oh man, I'm 1 for 1. I'm calling it a night. I think we played last night for maybe 4 hours. I didn't win one game, dude. And I kept getting knocked out in the first round. I was like, oh my God. People are getting good at this now, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, I used to get like the first 10 crowns was because everyone didn't know how to play. And then when we played the 4 hours, I was like, God damn, dude, I gotta fucking sit up. My stomach is hurting. Like, you guys are giving me anxiety.
Everybody's good now, man.
Oh God, yeah. Good. What happened? This game used to be a game where you can relax. Now it's like this is life and death kind of game, and
everybody's skill level is going up, which is good. That just means we have to up our skill levels as well, man.
Shoot, I think the TikTok strats won't help me anymore because everyone's watching TikTok, so they know the same exact strats, and I see them trying to do the same exact exploits. Like I see some like trying to hop onto those spinny things and the tail grab thing. I see some getting launched from like hammers or whatever, just so they can get launched further. And I was like, damn, I wouldn't have thought of that, but I saw it last time we played. I was like, damn, everyone knows these things. I'm now seeing almost 50% of the people, that windmill that's in the middle that spins really fast.
Oh yeah
50% of these guys
know how to do it.
All knowing it. Yeah, they all are on the left side and they're all jumping and they all go through it. And I was like, damn, I remember it used to be only 2 people that would, try to risk it going through the middle, and everybody was always going to the right side. And I was like, man, it changed. These people are getting good.
Yep. I think now I'm understanding why it took some people on the PC so long to get their first crown, dude. I think now I realize, man. What's funny too? I was just talking shit last week about how could you be bad at Fall Guys? Well, now I'm the one that's bad at Fall Guys. Look at that karma. Look at that karma, dude.
Oh yeah, I think I got knocked out a couple times in the first round. I was like, damn it, dude. This shouldn't ever be a case for me. And I was getting it. It was so consistent. I was like, damn, dude. Man, these guys.
Crazy, man. Yeah, I think that's all I got, man. You got anything else, dude?
Well, that's it for me. I think my adrenaline has depleted and left my body.
Out of energy.
Yeah, it's like my insides of my body just worked out like full-time muscle control, and yeah, I wasn't ready. I'm not ready, and that's why I like sat back tonight, because either I was dead or I was like, yeah, vote me out.
Oh man, crazy. Well, we will continue getting better at all the video games we're playing, until we reach that peak. And once we do, we'll quit. But until then, we'll see you guys next week. But before that, Rick, some words of wisdom?
If you want to be good at being an imposter, just ask dumb questions.
All right, guys. See you next week. Peace.